There we go.
What's up, Syrvivor? It is Jen Kim.
Hey everybody, my name is Ben.
I'm Dylan Laveroni.
My name is Kate.
Hi, I'm Kelsey.
Hi everybody, my name is Josh, and in about 4 hours, I'm going to be playing Syrvivor.
Our challenge starts at 7:30. For me, I am like stressing out about who's gonna be on my tribe, what they're gonna think of me. Will a grad student be an easy first target?
I'm really eager to meet everybody and see what I have to work with in terms of allies, etc. I am nervous though, since I'm a freshman. I don't want to be like targeted or anything. I know that like making fun of freshmen is kind of a joke, but like I have more merits than just my age.
I am here to win today, prove once and for all, that another freshman can win, and hopefully it goes by the name of Ryan Pribble.
I have no idea what I'm expecting for this first challenge. What scares me the most is meeting everyone. That's really what I'm worried about right now. I have no idea who these people are, and I really hope they have no idea who I am, because that would not really work out if they knew who I am.
I'm not exactly sure what to expect, if I'm gonna see a lot of people like myself, like freshmen or older people. I know my game is probably gonna be more social, but I'm really looking forward to meeting everyone and seeing their strategies and just seeing how the season plays out.
And I hope to be the sole survivor of Syrvivor Syracuse. I'm about to head out to the meet and greet, and I'm feeling really nervous. So I don't know exactly how I want to play this, but my goal, I think, is just to scope out people and potentially see like who I could be allies with, because I know some people are probably going to be like quieter than normal or won't want to give away too much. So yeah.
Look, Mom, I'm on TV. Woo! I'm super excited to go into this season. We have the first challenge day. I had like some strategies I wanted to go into the season with, but I decided to just wait and see what my tribe's like before I decide what type of game I want to play, because you never know. I could get a great tribe and we could just stick together all the way through, or I could get a horrible tribe and have to fend for myself from the bottom.
As for like what I'm expecting this season, I have absolutely no clue. I know that freshmen are going to be playing this season, at least I think so. So maybe that means it'll be like upperclassmen versus underclassmen. I have absolutely no idea, but I'm pretty much ready for anything. I tentatively believe that it's not going to affect the game in any major way, like whatever the tribe divisions or the teams are. I may regret saying that, but I think that everyone will have a fair shot. If I know anything about Syrvivor, it's like expect the unexpected.
Here's the thing, I went behind your first and I was like, okay, let's turn whether and then I did. I went around. I kind of went to around 7 through that parking lot, and I met up with my friend all over he was in New Jersey, and he's like, hey man, I got a bagel for you and a friend. I want to go have a So I went out to
Honestly, so I got here early and there was some people inside. Everyone seems nice. I'm getting some big personalities, and I guess a red flag is that it seems like majority of people are freshmen. I don't know if they're gonna try and band together, but I was talking to one freshman, I think his name is Jordan. He's really cool and chill, but everyone else seems a little loud. My strategy is kind of just to be calm at first and not too loud, but it seems like there are some big personalities, so I guess we'll have to juggle that and see. But I'm just kind of excited to see the teams, and because I don't know if they're strategizing, I'm just trying to chill. But yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Definitely coming into the meet and greet, I was a little nervous as to, just how the first impressions were going to be, how everything was going to go. But I'm feeling very good vibes from just about everyone right now, which is really comforting when you're starting the game. But, at the end of the day, you're also just trying to kind of suss people out, think, okay, who do I want to work with? Who do I want to, maybe, target? So it's just kind of like, right now, it's just the gathering information. You're just trying to take in as much as possible.
I walked into the room and immediately the environment was super friendly, super awesome. Everyone immediately was outgoing and talkative, which obviously is super nice to hear when you first come in. And then you start to realize it's like, oh, everybody's socializing already, you know, is it just small talk and what's going on and whatnot. But I think I'm gonna have fun chatting with these people, getting to know them today, seeing where this adventure leads us. I like a couple of them already, and maybe starting to pick and choose who the close ones are gonna be and who the ones who I'm not gonna like are. But for now, I'm just really excited to get in there, meet some people, meet the production and the crew, and get this party started.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our castmates, our crew, and our beautiful live audience at home, welcome to season 7 of Syrvivor Syracuse. Now, before we get started, I do want to make a little personal announcement. Obviously, I've done all of your pregame interviews. I've been hosting, this will be my 3rd season, but it actually won't be my 3rd season. Unfortunately, I've had some issues come up at home. I need to take the semester off and be at home. But fear not, I have an amazing host lined up to take you guys the rest of the way. She unfortunately could not be here tonight because she has COVID, but she's ready to go. She's going to do a great job, and you guys will all meet her at your next vote. So get excited for that. But you're still stuck with me for today. So let's get right into it, guys. You're all here. You just had the last 30 or so minutes to get to know each other. Let's see, I want to ask Declan, first impressions of the cast right now.
Honestly, happy. Everyone's smiling through their masks. Everyone's so nice, and honestly, everyone's so attractive. So I'm pretty good. I think right now, I see anyone I would be happy with to have on my team.
Awesome, I'd love to hear that. Annie, what about you? First impression of the cast.
I would say similar things. Everyone seems really friendly, which is nice, and it's easy to get to know. So I'm kind of in the same boat as Declan is.
All right, love to hear that. We'll see if everyone still stays that way after we get the game started. But as I'm sure you guys have been talking, we've learned some stuff about each other. I'm sure you may have started to pick up what the theme is for the season. But are you guys ready for the official announcement of the theme for Syrvivor Syracuse season 7?
Yes.
Yes. The theme for this season is Fresh versus the Rest. Yes, Freshmen versus
What was that question?
Battle of oldies and newbies. So, without further ado, let's get you guys into your teams. Team Freshmen, over here. Annie Connors, Ashley, Ben, Evan, Jacob, Jackie, Jordan, Kelsey, Ryan. Team Upperclassmen, Allie, Angelique, Anna, Annie Lobarca, Declan, Dylan, Harrison, Jen, Josh, and Kate. One last thing before you guys start talking to each other. Most important reveal of the day. Buff colors. Freshmen, you're green. First of all, I want to hear your guys' impressions on theme, your team so far. Let's hear from Jordan from the Freshmen.
I mean, just look at us. Like, there's not much else to say. Like, obviously we're the better team. Like, look at our mascot right here. Like, goodbye. I would have
makes sense right here.
Hello, Ashley the Lion. Okay?
All right. Anna, what about you? You're on the upperclassmen. Do you think you have an advantage? What do you think of your team?
I think we're smarter, better looking, more prepared for this season.
All right, fair enough. Now, I don't know if you guys have been counting. This is a 19-person cast. Freshmen, you have one team member not here. She has COVID. She will be joining you soon. She will be in your group chat. There's a little welcome video that she made for you guys. You'll be getting that soon. Even then, you only have 9 people on your team. Upperclassmen, you have 10 people. So here's what we're going to do about that. You had your time. You've been here about an hour now. You guys got to vote someone off right now based on first impressions of vote.
No.
So I am going to give all of you a piece of paper.
Hey, we're not the first voted off.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to come up to here, drop your buff, and leave the area immediately. All right, we are going to go one-on-one. People, I'm going to start with Kate. Kate, who'd you vote for?
Oh, no, I have to say it?
Yes. No.
Okay, I voted for Allie.
All right, that's one vote, Allie. Jen, who did you vote for? Show me your vote when you do it.
I actually voted for myself.
All right,
Oh my
that is
God.
one vote, Allie, one vote, Jen. Dylan, who did you vote for?
I was halfway through writing Emma.
Point to who you think Emma is. All right, so I guess is that just a throwaway vote?
No, he has to
Oh,
point.
throwaway vote.
Gotta point to someone.
Oh, you gotta point someone right now, then.
Okay, I'll join the club.
Oh my God. All right. We have one vote, Allie, one vote, Jen, one vote, Dylan. Declan.
I'm really sorry. I voted Kate. You're not here.
Kate. All right, that's one vote, Allie, one vote, Kate, one vote, Jen, one vote, Dylan. Let's see, Angelique.
I'm sorry, I also voted for Kate.
Kate as well. That's two votes for Kate, one vote for Allie, one vote for Dylan, one vote for Jen. Annie.
Okay. I'm really sorry. I voted for
Allie, that's two votes for Allie, two votes for Kate, one vote for Dylan, one vote for Jen. Jesus, this is getting hard. Allie, who did you vote for?
I'm sorry, I voted for Annie. I'm sorry.
Annie, that is two votes Kate, two votes Allie, one vote Jen, one vote Dylan, one vote Annie. All right, that's what? 3 votes remaining. Josh, let's go to you. Who'd you vote for?
I voted Annie because I just looked at the
Annie, no explanation. That's 2 votes Kate, 2 votes Annie, 2 votes Allie, 1 vote Dylan, 1 vote Jen. Anna.
I also voted Annie.
That's 3 votes Annie, 2 votes Kate, 2 votes Allie, 1 vote Dylan, 1 vote Jen. Last vote left. Down to you. Who'd you vote for, Harrison?
I'm sorry,
Annie. Annie, that is enough. I'm sorry, your Survivor journey has come to an end. Please come back.
I did not expect it to be voted off first at all. I felt like a little bit robbed just because we didn't know ahead of time that like we were gonna have more people, and I feel like we maybe should have done like a challenge or something. But I wish my teammates all the best. Hopefully I can return in a future season. And yeah, best of luck to everyone.
As you can see, this season is unlike any other. However, Annie's not really gone.
Yeah.
Annie is in what we call detention. Annie will be safe from this week's vote and will join the losing team after they vote somebody out this week.
And also, there are some interesting things in detention that you may have a choice to make here and there throughout the week.
Oh God.
I'll leave it at that.
Oh, I don't get a clue or anything?
You will find out in due time.
Okay. I'm glad I'm not voted out. I'm nervous, but I'm excited to keep playing.
So Annie will not be participating in this challenge, and she will rejoin the game after next week's vote.
Oh, so she won't be the first one. Why didn't you guys vote?
So that means first boot is still a very real possibility for each and every one. But with that being said, who wants to get started on this challenge? Yeah. Who wants to get started on this challenge? Yeah. Challenge number 1 is the Silly Week challenge. It's our first week back on campus. Take that first week, figure out what's going on in your classes, the whole 9. This is a combination of physical and mental strength. This challenge is comprised of 3 stages. So you guys will break up into groups of 3, 3, and 2. It's still, everyone is still on the same team on this. It's 3 different legs. First leg. First 3 people are going to start on the bottom floor of Hall of Languages. They're going to run up to the top, both feet on the top floor, go back down, tag the next person. They'll do the same thing, up and back. Then the last one will go up and back. After that, those 3 will go to right outside that door, where the other next 3 people will be waiting to come into this classroom and take a quiz based on the contract that I went over with each and every one of you. That contract is deep-seated into my brain after countless hours of going over that with all of you. So, After taking the quiz, you have to get all the right answers. That will be checked by myself or another production member. In each of the questions, in the correct answer, there's a bolded letter. Team 3, which will be the last 2 people, once the quiz is correct, have to figure out what the clue says. The clue will lead to a location on campus. First team to get to that location on campus will win the first team immunity of the season. I'll give you guys a minute to strategize.
What were we gonna do with the computer?
Kate will not be participating in this challenge, so you guys will still have 8 people.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll see you next week. I hope you don't still feel sick with COVID. Feel better.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Good luck.
Go. It's for staircase 2 and Captain Clinton.
No, I think it's right too. I remember hearing that.
That's only one.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
Right here, look at this. I think it's incorrect already.
Incorrect.
Okay, it's definitely.
Incorrect.
You're intelligent, got it.
Correct. Freshman, jump ahead. Take the do scramble up here. Scramble up here.
Shit, which one's this one? Thank you.
Hey. How's it going?
Good.
Fantastic.
We're a little out of breath.
Yeah. A lot of stairs.
So many stairs.
But it's okay, we're gonna make it up in there.
Yeah, we're gonna make it up.
That's good.
Freshmen.
We weren't even that much behind, like you guys made it up.
We're giving them the early advantage.
Yeah.
Harrison and Anna for the upperclassmen. Jacob and Ashley for the freshmen.
This one is
7-letter word. Both teams are geared up and ready to run once a team gets it right. First one to this location wins immunity. I gotta go. Spot it. Hey, is it? Yeah. Go, 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 go! It's a Lincoln person! Watch your fingers. No, it's great!
What a challenge.
All right, first of all, great start to the game. For Upperclassmen, congratulations. You guys are safe this week and will not be going to a vote-off. Freshmen, unfortunately, one of you is going to be the first person voted off Syrvivor Syracuse Season 7 Fresh vs. the rest. However, Annie will be joining your team after that person is voted out. Winning team, Upperclassmen, you guys will be receiving a clue to the Upperclassmen Immunity Idol sometime tonight. Freshmen, I've nothing else for you. I'll see you guys at the vote. Enjoy your start of classes.
It's a little squad here. Surprise!
Right, so Josh, Allie, and Harrison, we are looking for this idol at 10:45, almost 11 at night, and it is based on the clue. We know it's somewhere where service is valued. So we are currently by the Veterans Building, and we're going to be looking through bushes and stuff. And asphalt. So we'll give you an update, but we're gonna be looking.
Okay, so I'm home. I think this is a safe space, so I'm gonna be completely honest about the whole experience, because I feel like when I pulled up in my car to the Veteran Resource Center or wherever, and I saw Allie and Harrison, like it was I wanted to not see anyone, but I saw them, so I put on a smile like, oh, it's good to see you guys, whatever. Did you you look around. They seemed shocked. I mean, I was shocked internally, but I don't think I really expressed that. I think I was pretty good at hiding the shock. I was like, oh, hey. But Allie and Harrison, they look shook. For real. So, I don't know, I guess that seems tight. They seem tight. I know that there's some sort of final two. Like, I know it's early, but the game has started. The game has started. And yeah, so I feel like they're like this. And Josh, I feel a good vibe with him. I think there's only 3 POC people in the whole cast, me, him, and Jen. So obviously ride or die, right? But I feel like he could sink himself fast. Because when we were there, he was like, oh, I feel something really good between the 4 of us. That's fine. And Allie said the same thing, but then he was like, I don't know if it's too early, but should we make this a thing, like Final 4, like stuff like that? He said that, and I was like that's, a good mindset to have, a good strategy to be close with some people, from the jump. But he said it, and it was like an environment where, you're still trying to feel people out, and so obviously everyone had to say yes. Allie and Harrison didn't say anything. I was like, oh my god, yeah, I feel the same way, to try and save the situation. But I can tell that I don't think Allie and Harrison are really feeling it like that, or at least the 4 of us. And also, oh my god, Allie said to me, love the girl, but she said to me, yeah, like this is for a reason that we're all here, and I feel a good vibe. And I was like, yeah, me too. And I said that I wanted to reach out, but I didn't save anyone's numbers. And she was like, yeah, me too. I really want to work with you, but honestly, at first I was a little intimidated. I'm sick. Intimidated? I ain't doing nothing. Dang, I really try to go into this with like the chill vibe, but I mean, during the challenge today, just like meeting everyone, everybody was kind of hyped up, so I guess I was a little louder than I wanted my strategy to be. She was intimidated. That's not good. I'm thinking, like, I really like her, but I don't know, if I'm gonna be honest, long term, her first impression of me was intimidated. I don't know. That might have to be something later. But yeah. And then Josh started carrying on about we should do Final 4 merge, and he kept repeating it. So at that point I was like, dang, he's playing too hard. So I think he could sink himself real fast and real deep if he keeps up with the playing too hard, because he's really playing too hard. He's playing too hard, and it's day 1, baby. But yeah, the game has started, so. Oh, also, forgot to mention, Jen was my roommate last semester in LA. We're not telling nobody. That's my girl. We're good. And so I'm trying, like, we pretended that we didn't know each other when we met. She's like, oh, like, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna keep that down low because a lot of these people are freshmen. Half of the cast is freshmen, so they don't know, they wouldn't know regardless. But I think I'm gonna make my Instagram private because if they see the pictures I have with Jen, as soon as I finish recording this, I'm gonna make my Instagram private because if they, honestly, I'm thinking maybe I should archive those photos for now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. All right, good night.
So everyone, just know that
I don't think it is. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Just know that this recently happened. This is coming from a place of me genuinely trusting and liking you all as friends. This is not me just trying to play the game or anything like that. But when I said I was out earlier, I went back to the Veterans Center, looked in a bush, and I have the idol.
Now, boy! That's what we're talking about.
It's good all the way up until the final 5.
Holy shit.
Everyone must have looked past it. I thought it was a little bird's nest.
I'm shaking. Holy shit.
So it might just be the 4 of us, but maybe it's like the 5 of us. We have some extra power.
Oh my 5 of us. Oh my god, the goat. Yes. Wait, I'm literally stop. I'm actually shaking right now.
And so I know that things seem sketchy right now, but I hope that I just want you all to know that
so good.
All my friends, like you, I have your back, and this idol is for all of us. If we stick together and like we see this through, if we get through this next vote, if we lose the challenge, we are in such a strong position. And I'm letting you all know this to build trust because like we're the Royal Flush. I want this to be a foursome that can go far into this game together.
I am fucking beside myself right now. Dude, holy actual shit. Like, this is amazing. I thought you were about to say, I like you guys all as friends. I thought you were about to be like, but I choose them. I choose. That's literally what I was like. I was literally getting like angry. I was like, no fucking way is he about to like tell us that he like choose holy shit. This is amazing.
I'm really happy to work with all of you.
That's pretty dope.
That's it. Literally, if they had it right now, that would be like we'd eventually all get taken out one by one.
No, they would pick us off.
In the power position.
Haven't they been like searching like crazy?
Yeah,
probably.
I think so.
Sure.
But we're gonna strike first if we have.
Josh got the magic touch.
No, we gotta like play dumb now. Well, I mean, we're already playing dumb, but like we really need to play dumb.
Yeah, for real.
It's been a crazy first like 24 hours playing. Like I did not imagine that so much would happen. I genuinely thought that I would be able to lay low, but like I just, that's not happening right now. So a lot of stuff has gone on. I'm pretty stressed out. I'll start from the beginning. The first vote read at tribal council or whatever that little thing was me. And I had a feeling that I would get votes. I just knew I would. Just having that, like the first vote be read, me, obviously my stomach sunk. Like no one, I felt like just sad. Like I was honestly like kind of like, it hurt my feelings a little bit that Kate and Annie voted for me. Like I really don't know why. Kate texted me saying like, I'm so sorry I voted for you just because we talked the least. And I responded saying like, don't worry about it. Like, I talked to you, like I didn't talk to you as much as I should have just because I knew that I'd vibe with you and I knew I'd get along with you. And she's like, that's so sweet. So I think we're fine. And then Annie, I'm gonna worry about later. I need to take this one day at a time. Annie's not in our group anymore. And we're the reason that Annie went home. Me, Harrison, Anna, and Josh. Then thank God we win that challenge, because if we didn't, I would have definitely been targeted because I was part of the group that like kind of sucked. Like that was hard. I was part of the group that sucked, and then I was literally the last one to get to the statue. So thank God we won. Now for the other stuff. So me and Josh get along really well, and we decide to FaceTime after and basically decide to be each other's like number one.
And then Harrison texts Josh saying like, hey, are you still doing like the FaceTime calls and stuff? And so we add Harrison to the call, forming a 3-person alliance, but me and Josh are the core 2. Then the 3 of us decide, let's go idol hunting. So I pick the 2 of them up, and lo and behold, Josh is the one to actually physically find the immunity idol at the Veterans Building. That's great. I didn't want Harrison to find it at first because he was kind of being standoffish in the car. But then we find the idol, and we are in the car, like just talking about it, vlogging it, and Angelique pulls up and sees me and Harrison. Josh, his lucky ass is able to hide in the back, and Angelique does not see him. So he gets away with it. Me and Harrison are left looking really sus. Then we decide to make a snow squad with Angelique. We're like, we didn't find it, let's go idol hunting again. And so we go out with her and try to look for the idol. And then yeah, so then we ended on that note. Me, Harrison, and Josh are like very strong. We felt like we were bonded for like, we were very much bonded after all of the events that happened. This morning, I texted Jen right after Syrvivor saying, hey, I liked you, like we should get coffee this week. She doesn't respond to me last night. Sus. This morning, I can't even say this with a straight face, what she said. It stresses me out because it means that I'm like in danger. But she goes, I go, hey, I really liked you, we should get coffee this week. She's like, OMG, hi, Allie. Yes, girl, we should totally form an alliance. I'm just gonna let that sink in. I don't even know where to begin with that. That is such a red flag, and I am genuinely, I don't even know how to, like, I'm almost offended that she thinks that I am dumb enough to like fucking, like, what the fuck? Like, I cannot believe she said that to me. So obviously I was like, I'd totally be open to that. Like, we should FaceTime later today, because like, that's incriminating, that text. That is incriminating, and I don't know how to respond to that. I truly didn't know what to say, but I can't say no, and I can't say fully yet. Like, it's just bad. So, and then Angelique texts me, we should definitely hang out again later this week. I'm very happy that I saw you and Harrison. Also sus. Josh then tells me, I am in on this all, so they don't know that I know this. Josh tells me that Declan sent to Josh, hey, I'm in a solidified group with Jen and Angelique. So Jen, Angelique, and Declan are working together, and they want to bring Josh in. Now, Jen and Angelique both hit me up separately to fucking make an alliance first of all, and then Angelique was more normal, said like, let's hang out again. They think I have the idol. The reason, in my opinion, the reason that Angelique and Jen are like this, and they are like this now, they 100% think I have the idol. Josh has the idol. Josh is my number 1, but he is playing a good game where everyone wants to work with him. No one wants to work with me. Like, only Josh. Like, I'm lucky to have found Josh. No one wants to work with me. I don't know why. Like, it's obvious, it sucks. And I think that that group, Jen, Angelique, Josh, and Declan, me and Josh were just on FaceTime, and he's like, I think they would target you or Kate first. So yeah, that's great. And then, but Josh is just playing a good game. He has the fucking idol. All of these people want to work with him. And then I feel like I am targeted. I got votes. Like, I just feel like not comfortable. And Jen and Angelique are clearly very sus about me. Don't know how to fix it. I definitely want to FaceTime them, and we can make like a fake alliance. But I also have to be careful because Josh could turn on me. Like, he's smart. So I need to be careful and not do it when it's too late. I don't know. I'm kind of like sad that like, I just like feel like people are like targeting me. It kind of like, it genuinely like, it's like, why don't they like me? And like, I wanted to work with Jen and Angelique. I didn't want to work with Declan, but still. I don't know if they're like writing me off as like a sorority. Josh and Harrison were like, yeah, we think you got votes because like people are seeing you as like a flirty sorority girl. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, I mean, yeah, but like it was Annie and Kate that voted for me. I don't know. I'm just like, I think that that's how people are seeing me. So they're like trying to be careful about me. Or maybe they think I'm like mean and like, I don't know. But like, it's really stressing me out. I like really don't know what to do. Like, Josh wants to pull in Kate now. He wants to pull in Kate and Dylan and make a 5-person alliance with us and Harrison. I'm fine with working with Kate. I will clear the air. I'll get over it. Beggars can't be choosers at this point. I will work with Kate. I'll forgive. I won't forget, but I will actually genuinely work with her. Yeah, I just don't want Josh to like forget about me and be more loyal to them than he is to me and Harrison. But I think Harrison likes me better than Josh. I think that he feels like closer to me. So that's like at least good. But yeah, I am so stressed. It's not even funny. So yeah, okay.
All right, so we are.
Alright, so we're doing a tutorial on how to make a fake idol. So the things you need for a fake idol: you need duct tape, you need the fake idol, you need the paper, you need whatever this is. Alright, you put down this, you put down the paper, you fold it up, boom, you put the paper down. Okay, when you fuck up folding the paper, you gotta refold it. And boom, take the idol, put fake idol down. Boom, now we're gonna continue to mess up. I'm putting everything down. This is much easier a second ago. Alright. Did I fold this right earlier? What?
I think you're doing great.
Am I just losing all my brain cells? Alright. So we're gonna fold it up. Wait, what? What am I doing wrong?
Success.
Boom.
Alright, it's Harrison here. So basically, Declan, Kate, and Josh are searching for a fake idol. And Kate and Josh had me watch them so I can just be observing what's happening. And they're basically at the Veteran Center right now, searching. So like, this is where I am in New House watching from far away. I'm waiting to see their reaction. They're looking in the bushes, but you know, just trying to keep it low key. I'll keep y'all updated. Okay, Harrison back again. I think I just saw Declan find the fake idol when Josh and Kate walked away. I think I literally saw him stuff it in his back pocket and like pretend to not find it. So I don't know what's happening right now. I'm gonna keep watching. I'm trying to keep them updated, but this is interesting, definitely.
Do you think it could be under a rock?
Maybe, but like I feel like it'd be a little bigger than those.
So we're thinking like the idol might be in one of these bushes.
Wow, like everyone's checked everywhere else.
We're not
How
sure.
big would it be? Like the size of my hand, or is it like the size of like these fingers?
I don't know, honestly.
I don't know.
Alright, well let's just keep looking.
Okay.
Go from Shine Panda Express to this.
Where could this idol be? Wherever you are, idol, please come out.
I guess it was worth being locked out of my car and freezing to death. We found it. Okay, so Josh, my number one, is in the car. For this, my hands are too cold. There's a police car. I don't want them knowing.
That you have the idol?
Yeah. Okay, this is top secret between us too.
So no Angelique, no Jen.
I think we can let's tell them like to form trust.
Because I feel like they're gonna still think it's Allie and Harrison.
Yeah, but I also know Angelique is down for like a 4-person search. And if the 4 of us want to search, I feel like if we came here, I could tell them in person.
Yeah.
Like if we, it's kind of one of those things where it's like to create that like bond,
Trust.
especially like with if we want to have
honestly,
that.
You should. I feel like they wouldn't turn against you or me.
Yeah. I worry
It's up to
about
you.
telling the whole 6.
Oh, definitely not. But
Okay, all right.
I definitely think Angelique and Jen.
I want them to know because the 4 of us at one point will all know. It's
Yeah.
just a matter of time.
And honestly, it's good the 4 of us haven't all met together because I feel like it's just like we're not making it risky. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so cool.
No, I am too. Look at what you've put us through. Unwrapping. I'm just gonna save this paper too.
Oh yeah, you can make a fake idol with it.
When I almost thought about like when Kate was looking around, I was kind of like, Kate, should we just hide a fake idol? I feel, but ooh,
Wow.
a shell necklace.
This is so legit. What? I like it.
I do too. Good picking out at the whatever store. Okay, are you ready for the note? Because this is gonna be important.
Oh yeah, this is definitely legit if it's a note.
Yes! We got the note! Okay, hidden immunity idol. Congratulations, you have found a hidden immunity idol. When played at tribal council, any vote cast against you or, it's Josh. Against me or Josh will not count collectively.
Don't say it's mine. It's yours.
No, it's mine, but we know about it.
Thank you.
We are in it, okay?
Like you found that. Like, damn, I should have checked that bush too.
No, I hate that. That's why I'm like, it's our idol, because you told me to check the bush, and you pointed to the bush, and I looked in, and I saw it, I was like, Josh, why'd you just give it to me?
I didn't even know it was in there.
I know, it was like, I'm so, dude, oh
good thing
gosh.
Kate didn't see.
The last time to play this is at the final 5 vote off. Text Holly that you found this idol as soon as possible. Be sure to vlog this moment for any additional questions. Text host Holly. Please return back to place if found and not part of Syrvivor Syracuse organization. I think we're a part of it, right? Oh, it's just a person.
You're scaring me.
Well, I'm scared. Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
So make sure send a picture of that. Oh.
Okay. Looky Kate. Looky Holly. Haha. You're gonna have to watch all 70 of my vlogs to find it. You made me search. I make you search. All right. I'm gonna text her. Oh my gosh. This is good for us. Like, we keep thinking that we're like, are we? Is this power? Do we have power?
Maybe.
Okay, so basically, to be clear, if I hear that you're going off, this is yours. If you hear that I'm going off, I play it.
For sure.
100%. Okay. And now we have the note too that we can put with.
And the paper.
Wait a second. It's not pink.
What do you mean?
It should be pink.
What do you mean it should be pink?
Well, now I'm starting to think that this is fake.
Why?
I don't know.
Aren't all the idols? Every idol I've seen on the show have been like, they all don't look the same, but they all have been like white in color. But I don't think the idol itself would be pink.
You're right. Okay.
Then they'd have to get a specific green one for the freshmen.
Well, it's because I feel like it's such a generic necklace. Like, I've seen this around a lot, but also it's like a necklace that's perfect for the idol.
There's no way. The way with this was wrapped and everything.
No, you're right. Okay, thank God. Thank God you're here, because I would have been like stressed out. Okay, all right. So I'm celebrating. Don't tell anyone.
Hello, Harrison here. Thought I might as well shoot another vlog to explain my earlier videos today and what's been going on. So, yeah, I woke up today. Me, Kate, and Josh decided that we would plant the fake idol
just today, because we were all free just to get over. I think we were just FaceTiming, because we were talking about Annie, and like Annie's really friendly, and she doesn't hold a grudge against like Josh, Allie, or I. And we started talking about the idol, and like we want to go plant, just get it over with. So we go plant the fake idol in a bush, and we go and shine, we're chilling. And I'm like texting Declan, talking about stuff socially. And like, Kate decides to text Declan saying, let's go idol hunting. Because I think she's just so eager. She texts him that. And right after she texts him, Declan FaceTimes Josh. And Josh FaceTimes Kate. And then basically, Kate and Josh will obviously talk about this. But Kate and Josh are going to go idol hunting with Declan. So, but here's the thing. I don't go with them. Because I don't want to know about all of us. So I go and I hide in a new house. And watch them from like kind of like the window side. Across from Veteran Center. So I literally watch Kate, Josh, and Declan looking for the fake idol because Declan got there last. And basically, while Kate and Josh had their back to Declan, as I kind of talk about in my like videos watching, like Declan, like I see him get to the bush, we put the fake idol, open it, grab the output in his back pocket, like go to a corner, look at it, and like I kind of like see him being like hyped. And like this is like insane that we like planted the idol. We talked to Declan, gone there, he took it, and basically Kate stayed, but Declan drove Josh home, and Declan like revealed to Josh that he has a quote-unquote idol. And like Allie's not really that available because she's out doing recruiting. But like this is just this episode, like I said in our group chat with like Allie, Kate, Josh, and I, like this first episode, no doubt in my mind, will be the craziest first episode of any Survivor Syracuse season. If one other episode tops this somehow, they like literally, I can't even imagine what would have to happen. Because like we literally have real alliances, fake alliances, real friendships, fake friendships, backstabbing. I mean like not really backstabbing, but like trash talking poor about people behind their backs, and like we won the challenge and this is happening. We didn't even lose. Like I was saying to Kate, like what happens when we lose a challenge? If there's this much chaos when we win, like it's just insane. But yeah, I'm talking to Annie because she's the person I voted out, trying to get friendly with her because I feel bad for what she did. But I think Kate will talk about it, but I think there's optimism that she may possibly be a spy for us or a worker in the future. I don't know. I think a lot to be seen on whether or not it's just lies or not, or reality. But yeah, that's my update for today. I really don't know how the crew is going to like get all this stuff in this first episode. I feel like they at this point they're probably gonna have to do like a 2-hour like special, like first episode to like just get everything in, because I can't even imagine what's going on with the freshmen. All right, good update. Harrisonite out.
All right, so first immunity challenge post loss. Again, first and only loss for the freshman tribe. It's Ben here. We got Ashley and Annie. I apologize for the terrible camera work. We are very out of breath. We are going now to Ernie Davis Dining Hall for some late food, and we are hoping to talk some shop a little, see how we're all feeling this close into the game. So stay tuned. All right. Okay, update on Consolation Cookies mission. Ernie Davis was closed.
Insomnia was the move.
Yeah, but the good news is that A, Insomnia is still open, and B, we got the entire freshman. I'm not sad anymore. We got the whole squad here. So Consolation Cookies, not quite a super failure, but morale is still alive. Morale is still alive.
Hey, what's poppin'? We kind of lost today, kind of unfortunate, but
little bit of a bummer. The viewers know who really won.
On the bright side, I think
through Insomnia Cookies, which brings anyone together. Let's be real here. Shout out M&M Cookies.
Shout out Chocolate Chip.
We're establishing a low-key Mount Alliance, especially with the people on Flint.
Us three, we live in Flint, so we're gonna be tight.
So we're gonna see how the coming days go. We're not sure. Maybe we'll bring in Jackie, who's also in day.
Yeah, Kelsey in Flint as well.
But as of now, we got the Mount Men right here.
We got the Mount Men. Final 3, maybe. Who knows?
We'll see what happens.
And I think we're in a really strong position to move forward on this tribe, and I think we'll have a good chance of dictating where the vote goes.
Yeah. Just got back from quite a long night of eating losses, literally eating our loss with Insomnia Cookies. I think I'm in a really good place with my tribe. I get great vibes from everyone. First challenge that we just had, me, Jackie, and Jordan, us three, decided that we were going to go in on an alliance. So I have those two on my side right now. I also have Ben and Ryan because us three live in Flint. So we have the Flint alliance going right now. And I think those two I'm also really tight with. So that's 4 other people. Kelsey literally lives on my floor. And we've hung out a couple times. So I think I can also get Kelsey in with me. Especially because she's going to be looking for someone to be on in an alliance with. Just because she wasn't at the challenge and she doesn't have those connections. But I have the connection with her. So that's gonna really help me in building we have a pretty big alliance if I can connect all these people together. So I'm gonna try and do that. But I think I'm in a really good spot.
Hello, all. I got back from the first challenge a little bit ago. I don't know how I'm feeling. Despite my good work in the quiz, I did fall before reaching the statue, which could have cost us. So I'm a little nervous that people are gonna think the same way I am thinking about this and be like, let's get her out, even though not my fault. I have currently been in cahoots with the ladies. We made a little group chat. We're planning to get early dinner on Tuesday to chat and meet Kelsey since she was not able to be here. So we're gonna get her acclimated. I'm hoping they're up to talking some strategy so I can save myself.
I, for one, think that we really could have won that. Honestly, it was off. We were off by maybe 2 seconds. To be honest, if we were just a little bit faster, we probably could have clinched that. But now we have to vote someone off. And I, for one, don't really know who I'm going to vote off. Everybody seems really cool, and we all worked really well together. But I'm confused. My vote might probably have to be Kelsey because she wasn't here because she had COVID. So I don't know. I'm gonna probably call her, talk to her, have a little conversation, see what's up, And if she seems like someone I can work with, then I don't know what I'm gonna do.
All right, hello, Syracuse Survivor Nation. Big after the first round of Survivor, I wanted to give a quick update about basically all the scheming, alliances, everything that's going on right now. So, first thoughts, I think Annie's really scared. Annie, unfortunately, took a tumble on our last challenge that made us lose. I texted a ladies group chat, so to me, Jackie, and Kelsey, who was on Zoom. I also FaceTimed Kelsey and kind of gave her the rundown. Evan contacted me, and we FaceTimed, honestly, for 45 minutes. Kind of chilling back and forth between having fun conversation about, bonding. Some alliances are kind of semi-forming. Evan told me that the runners from the first challenge, that's Jackie, him, and Jordan, were kind of talking a little bit. And he mentioned that he thinks Jackie long-term is dangerous because she was really intense right off the bat about strategy and insinuating everything. My strategy, keep it low-key, don't get too involved, go with the flow. I did not mention anyone's names that I'm thinking of voting out because at this point, everyone was lovely, and that's the issue. Ben, I also called, was throwing out Annie's name, and Jordan was calling out, and Kelsey's name.
and Evan was calling out Jackie's name and kind of Kelsey a little bit, and then Jordan again, Kelsey, and Annie. So that's kind of what I've been hearing. I don't want to be the person to insinuate someone to get voted off first. I don't want to be that person. I just was kind of asking for people's thoughts. I think my game plan is play very sweet and innocent, and so I'm kind of at like this moral conundrum where I'm actually having really wonderful conversations with people and bonding, but in my head I'm like, God, like how much of this is like fake?
All right, so we're about like 48 hours removed from the first challenge by now, and in terms of strategy, like, all hell is broken loose. We think a lot of people, including myself, sort of had the same strategy going into those first few days of like socializing, and that's sort of like cast your net as wide as possible. Reach out to just about everyone and kind of ask them, you know, like, what are their thoughts? See how much interest you can gauge when it comes to, you know, the other people on the team and how they feel about, you know, the teammates. Now, the problem is that everyone sort of came back with the same response, which was, you know, oh, you know, everyone's super nice. I don't really want to vote anyone out. I think that would be just, you know, it sucks that we're in this position pretty much. And I think that's also a bit of a problem with consolation cookies in hindsight, because while it was a really great, like, team bonding experience, it actually showed everyone, like, everyone showed, like, a good side of themselves. I feel really, really tight with Ryan and Evan, and I think that's a really strong three we can work with going forward. And I also feel like I'm building a great deal of trust with Annie and Ashley and Jacob. With all of this, you know, with all these good things happening, there was bound to be a bad thing, and we had a little bit of a scare, me and a fellow teammate, and this wasn't really something that we were going to reveal, at least at the very start, just because of how chaotic day one was, but you know, it's something that we'd rather be upfront about now than have people find out later. That thing is the fact that Ryan and I are actually roommates, but we're not, like, super, super tight. Like, you know, we're talking, but we're definitely playing, like, our own game. At the end of the day, you know, I don't feel like, again, there's no one real prevalent name that's been thrown out. I think some people definitely thought that Kelsey could be a potential vote just because she wasn't there for that initial team bonding experience. Also heard Jordan's name thrown around a little bit, but the one name that I think people are still coming back to is Jackie. And this is something I didn't really think about at first, but through conversations with Evan and Ashley, it's becoming more and more of a possibility that I would for sure get on board with. Because the way they see it and the way they explained it to me, which I really believe now that looking back on it, she's already playing such a super savvy game with her as well. Work out in my favor and Ryan's favor and Evan's favor, and I'm hoping that this can be a smooth vote and not just turn into an insane, you know, live vote off. But overall, I'm thinking that at least my standing in the game is as good as it can be, you know, this early on in such an insane situation.
There's a bunch that just happened in the game. The game is moving way too fast right now. First off, I got an alliance, obviously, with Evan and Ben. However, I think they are starting to play a little bit too aggressive. They are pushing a Jackie vote that I think could go horribly sideways way too fast. I think the general tempo of the game is everyone wants to play apprehensive, but obviously there needs to be a name out there, but I don't think Jackie is the name that really should be the one being spread around. I think she really wants to work with the Mount people, which is us three plus Jackie, and I think getting rid of her is a mistake. While I personally think Jordan would be the ideal vote, he hasn't really talked to anyone yet. Honestly, I don't know why people are playing so aggressive. Like, we could just, like, meld it out a little bit, you know? We don't need to, like, go for the roller coaster right away, you know? It's like, let's even the tempo. I'm trying to get Jordan, trying to sway the votes from Jackie, but I guess we're just gonna have to see how this goes.
I think overall we did okay. Obviously, Annie cost us the challenge, which sucks because I really wanted to win the first challenge. But I feel like we just got our first loss out of the way, and it's like win-win-win from now on. Since then, 3 people have reached out to me. Annie, Ryan, and Ashley. I was really surprised about Annie and Ryan because I like barely talk to them. I don't even think I've said a word to Annie once. So I'm like really suspect of her intentions to talk to me. I feel like her and Ryan are trying to get close to me so that they can like kind of use that against me and possibly like vote me off early with other people. Also, right before we were split up into our teams, Angelique and I were like, if we ever get split up, like, we got each other, like, we're gonna save each other so that no one knows about it. And what do you know? We get split up into different teams. And I think that this alliance is gonna be crazy because no one's gonna have any idea about it. Like, no one will ever think of me having an alliance with Angelique because, like, we've been on separate teams. Like, how would we know each other? I'm praying that I don't get out and that she doesn't get out so that I have that safety net alliance.
Okay, so I just FaceTimed with Ryan and we talked a lot about just like how we should reach out to people and how he's like, obviously I have a disadvantage because I missed the first meeting and no one knows who I am and everyone else knows each other, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. And so I'm gonna keep talking to Ryan, and I saw Evan in the hallway because Evan lives like 2 doors down from me, so he was like, I won't put you out, and I was like, I won't either, so that's good. And then I'm also meeting with a bunch of girls, but Ryan, he was like, I heard there's a girls group going around, but I don't believe it. And I was like, well, I haven't heard about that. I have. I'm in it. And I'm meeting them tomorrow. I honestly felt bad lying about that. I don't know if I'm cut out for this.
When I tell you, today has been a doozy. I honestly trust Jackie a lot. Like, we just clicked really well the first few days, and Evan was like, yeah, like, Jackie is definitely trying to like go under the radar and like use people as like her puppet a little bit. And I was like, okay. But then when she was talking to me, I was like, maybe that was just for you, Evan. Like, she didn't really talk that way to me. She more just was like, yeah, like, it's hard to throw names out because you don't want to be a target. Ben and Ryan are roommates, which they have not told anybody, but since I knew Ben before we got cast, I did know they were roommates, and I was like, it's kind of sneaky that you're not telling anybody. And I feel like had they told anybody, that would have been 2 votes that would have been coveted. But as of right now, people are kind of like, why didn't you tell us this? And Ben also brought his like merchandise survivor buff, which was like, don't tell people I know the game very well, Annie. And I was like, I won't, but if you bring that, like, that's self-inflicted, buddy. I'm like, everyone's gonna know like who buys that otherwise, like, unless you're a fan. We kind of formulated a plan to get Ben out over Ryan because we thought Ryan would have less of a vendetta against the people who got his roommate out if they were planning to work together, and that Ben would be like picking us off one by one if we got Ryan out. And Ben also just seems to be like a threat towards the middle and end of the game, so we're kind of just doing this for the long run. Like, if we don't get him out now, he's never going out. Ashley told me that Jordan threw me and Kelsey's name out, which makes sense. I fell. Maybe not my fault, maybe Mother Nature's fault, and Kelsey couldn't be here, so he threw out 2 kind of cheap shots, which she said to me. But we're thinking that since Jordan's maybe chiller, he would be willing to work with me and Kelsey, at least on this vote, to get Ben out.
Oh, hey!
We just had a very constructive chat, I would say.
That's very constructive for sure.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Ben is trying to vote Jackie out.
Oh
that
yeah,
little...
he straight up lying to everybody.
Yeah, he's
straight up. I thought we were friends, but I'm getting absolutely curb stomped over here.
Yeah.
Just trying to play the game in a fun way, but it has turned into a lot more than that, so we're trying to reverse that.
It's currently 1 in the morning on Tuesday, and it's been a crazy night of talking with people. But I was talking with Ben and Ryan, and I really wanted to work with them, because, you know, we're all in the same hall, and, you know, they seem like really nice, chill dudes. But, like, Ben comes up with a notes app thing of every single person he's talked to. He's got, like, notes about, like, each and every one of them, who they want to, like, work with, you know, who he thinks he could, like, work with and take along for the ride. And he's, like, he's going nuts. Like, it is sketchy. Like, it's sketchier than, like, light-up Skechers that, like, my 5-year-old sister has. That's how sketchy this guy is. Anyways, I decided that I didn't want to work with him because of that. So I called up Ashley, And I think I want to like work with Ashley and like go with her to the end. Like we talked about like being a duo, going to final 2 together. So I really want to do that. I like working with Ashley a lot, but we're trying to get Ben out now. Like Ben he is here to play. He shows up with his like buff that he bought online. Like we all have bandanas that are green. He bought a green buff for this show. So I know he is going to like play, and that is just something that I will not stand for. I will not. I am currently sitting down because of how much I won't stand for that. But I don't know. We'll see from here. The week is young. The field is fresh.
Today I met with Ben, who was talking like shit about Jackie. Like not actually, but just like saying like things that just definitely weren't true, even though I haven't met any of them. But so Ben was like, we're getting Jackie out, and I was like, sure, I'm on board. But I was like, what about the mount? Because like Jackie's on the mount, Ryan, Evan, Ben and I are all on the mount, so we're like, we could do a little squad. But they were like, we could do a squad once Jackie's gone. And I was like, sure, whatever. Knowing that we're kicking Ben out, because Annie called me the night before and she was like, we all want Ben to leave. And I was like, cool. And then, so I met Ben, and I'm not on board because I don't know anyone. And then, so Evan called me after I met with Ben, and Evan told me that pretty much everything Ben said to me was a lie. Jackie hasn't done a lot of the things that Ben said she did. Ben is like recording our conversations, like he's writing down everything we're saying to him, and he has like a spreadsheet, which I think is like a little too far, especially for the first week. Like we haven't even, I don't know, stakes aren't high at all yet. And then Evan told me that Ben wanted a boys mount alliance and to leave the girls out, but he lied to me about that, which I don't care, like whatever. But so we have the majority on Ben. The problem is Ashley wants to tell the other people, like she wants to tell Jacob and Jordan about it, but I feel like it's just not worth it if we already have the majority. Let's not risk any drama if we don't have to before vote out.
So much has happened in the past 24 hours. My mind can't even comprehend everything that happened. First of all, Ryan calls me up last night and says, hey Jordan, I just wanted to, let you know that I think you're a really trustworthy person. And so, I just want to let you know that Ben and I are roommates, and that, hopefully we can build some sort of strong alliance between the three of us or something. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, thank you for trusting me with that information. Like, I know that must have been a lot for you. Like, you really didn't have to tell me that. 20 minutes later, I got a call from Annie, and she's like, yo, Jordan, I found out that Ben and Ryan are roommates, and Ryan is now trying to call everyone to do damage control. And I fucking fell for his little charade. Like, I thought he was so nice. Like, he acts as if he's like this nice, innocent, like really welcoming, outgoing person, when in reality he's only doing that to further himself in the game, which I get, it makes sense, but that's really fake. I mean, I'm also playing kind of fake, but no one has any suspicions of that so far, which is good. I hope stays like that for the rest of the game.
Okay, we are a little less than 2 days away from the first vote off for the freshman team, and our gameplay as a whole, I would say, kind of went from like mile a minute to screeching halt within the span of a couple days. But I think that it's slowed down for a good reason, because we have a pretty solid plan in place, and that is that everyone is pretty much on board with voting for Jackie, which is not only huge for team unity, but it's also huge for me and the people I'm working with, because that means that we kind of got our points across, So I'm feeling good about my position in the game, and I'm also feeling really good that everyone seemed to have a okay reaction to Ryan and I being roommates, Everyone was sort of like, it's okay, like they get it, wanting to keep it a secret and all that, and that if we're playing our own games, which we very much are, then it's no big deal. So that was a big sigh of relief for me. And we're going to go into the vote off with the right mindset and the right idea of voting out Jackie and have that go off without any sort of hitches in the plan. So overall, I'm feeling good.
I've come up with my decision. I'm gonna vote off Jackie. Try to make an alliance. Didn't work out in her favor. It is what it is.
I thought there was a plan in place to potentially get rid of Jackie, right? However, I've been receiving some vague answers from cast members. And honestly, this week, me and Ben told the rest of the cast that we're roommates. And that information, it's incredibly powerful. People can obviously assume that we have a relationship and want to vote one of us off. And if that's the case, then it puts a heavy target on either me or Ben to be the first boot. Now, I'm not sure about you. I don't like to be the first boot. I don't want that participation trophy. I want the $100. So I don't want to go home. So getting through this vote is going to be hugely important. When I show up tomorrow, I really hope I see a couple Jackies and no Ryans.
Okay, hello everybody.
We're at People's Place.
We are at People's Place getting coffee and some yummy breakfast and, talking about revenge. Because it's been quite the crazy days. We are making plans, making big moves for sure.
Money moves.
Money moves, trying to get the people out who are the real manipulators here. The game is crazier than we thought, so...
we have receipts, and we have, not even double crossing, triple crossing, quadruple crossing.
Yeah, exactly.
He sent me and Annie, copy-pasted text messages.
The
All
effort is
together.
pretty low out here.
For someone who loves Survivor so much, you'd think they'd know not to leave a trail.
Literally.
There's a lot of the show up to his noggin, but the strategy not there.
Exactly. Ben, we are coming for you. At this point, it's Ben versus the rest. We are absolutely coming for you.
Watch out, my man.
Okay, I'm currently walking back to my dorm after a meeting with Ben. Someone give me an Oscar the whole time. He's literally sitting there being like, all these people on board for the Jackie vote. Jackie has no idea what's going on, blah, 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 blah. And my impulses were subdued. They did not get the best of me. I just was like, yeah, I completely just understand, so I'm excited to see his little face at tribal council. Close your mouth, Ben. You're gonna catch flies.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first vote off of Syrvivor Syracuse Season 7, Fresh versus the Rest. I'm very excited. You guys have had the whole week to get to know each other, so I'm just gonna get right into it. Jackie, how has this first week of strategizing been for you?
Oh, for sure it's been stressful, I'd say, on top of syllabus week and all the work. But I mean, getting to know everyone has been fun and making connections and meeting new people. Everyone's just as excited to play the game as I am. So it's been super fun.
Awesome, good. Let's talk a little bit about the challenge. Jordan, how did you feel about the challenge? Do you think having a team of all freshmen kind of impacted how you all did?
No, definitely not. I think that, with the conditions that we had, I think we could have won if the conditions were different. I feel bad for Annie because first of all she fell and she kind of cost us a challenge. But at the end of the day, that was just our first loss and our only loss, and we're just gonna keep winning from here on out.
So true. I love the positive attitude. Jacob, do you think there's anything specific you guys can work on going forward to do better in the challenges?
Probably just know each other's strengths and weaknesses better.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Kelsey, I know that you weren't at the challenge last week. Do you feel like that kind of puts you at risk for this vote?
I feel like everyone's been nice enough to not want me to leave before even playing, which I think is really nice. We'll see, but it was kind of sad that I couldn't be there.
Yeah, no, definitely. Ashley, do you think there are specific team lines that have been drawn when you guys are talking this week, or do you think everyone has been able to talk to everyone?
I mean, it's really hard to tell since we're not stranded on an island together, to be honest. But I mean, I feel like everyone I've talked to has been really kind and open-minded. A lot of just kind of wanting to feel it out and see how everybody is. It's kind of hard to tell. I guess time will tell, but I wish we could be on the frozen tundra island together. Everybody's here.
Exactly. Yeah. Speaking of feeling it out and stuff, Ryan, do you feel like everyone has been playing kind of like a low-key game so far, or do you think people are trying to make big moves? What's your take on that?
So it's really hard to pace out an entire week of Survivor.
Right.
You kind of learn that fast because it's like suddenly like Tuesday, you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do for like the next 5 days? I think it's starting to heat up a little bit. I think obviously you're trying to build trust on those first couple days, but you kind of realize that people that you trust also have people they trust, and it kind of melds together. You kind of see if you can form something out of that, but it's all very confusing.
Yeah, I guess, do you think that like any major alliances have been formed, and do you think those alliances are gonna like come into play today, or are you guys more of a united team?
See, maybe there's some like tentative things in place, but I do think it's very fluid as it stands right now. Hopefully there aren't more tribal councils because I'm not a fan of that. You know, hopefully we could win some challenges, but for the time being, I would say like a no on there being like a big overall alliance.
Okay, cool. Ben, how do you think this vote off is going to impact like team morale? Do you think it's going to be helpful? Do you think it's going to kind of disrupt some things? What are you feeling?
I mean, I think definitely because we all have, I guess, gotten close in a way. I think it's going to hurt team morale a little bit, but I also think this is going to empower us in the future. Like, this is the tough part of the game, you know. Once we have to vote someone off, now we can kind of think, okay, we went through it. We don't want to go through it again. Let's really, let's really just hone in on our strengths and kick ass at this next challenge.
Yeah, awesome. Ashley, do you think people are kind of making short-term, like easy moves at this vote, or are people looking long-term and trying to make big moves early in the game?
You know, it kind of like, Kelsey mentioned something interesting, like Dupont wanting her out. I feel like that seemed like a cheap move to vote out the girl that wasn't here.
Yeah.
So based on what I got from everyone, no one really wanted to like do that. So I'm hoping everyone's thinking long term. I feel like for me, like a cheap shot, like voting someone off based off like something superficial like that really speaks to someone's character, like who they are as a person more than anything. So I'm really hoping we're all long term. I haven't seen any short term plans yet.
Yeah. Kelsey, hearing that, do you think it's better to make short-term easy moves, or do you think it's better like for your game in the long run to think of big moves that are going to impact you later?
It's probably better just to make long-term moves, because like you make a short-term move and it screws you over later. That's not smart.
Fair enough. Well, on that note, I think it is time to vote. There's a table back there, and I'm basically going to have you guys go one by one and just go cast your vote and come back here when you're done. Ashley, we'll start with you and just go down the line. I'll go tally the votes. Okay, everyone, the votes have been cast. I will now read them. Again, the person who is voted out will have to leave the team immediately. Annie and Evan put their votes in beforehand, so those are accounted for. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol or advantage and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alrighty, I will read the votes. Okay. First vote, Ben. Sorry. Second vote, Ben. Third vote, Jackie. Fourth vote, Jackie. That's 2 votes Ben, 2 votes Jackie, 5 votes left. Fifth vote, Ben. Sixth vote, Jackie. 3 votes Ben, 3 votes Jackie, 3 votes left. Seventh vote, Ben. 4 votes Ben, 3 votes Jackie, 2 votes left. And the first person voted off of Survivor Syracuse Season 7, Fresh versus the Rest, Ben. I'm sorry, Ben, the tribe has spoken.
I'm not even mad, I'm just impressed.
Come up here and drop your buff.
For those who stayed true to the plan, I hope you win. For those who didn't, I hope you're next.
Wow. Thank you, Ben.
But he's got it.
Oh no. Alrighty, freshman team, that is all I have for you. Congrats on making it through your first vote off. I will see you at the next challenge.
Fire.